What's going on, guys? It's Hotline Miners here. And do you maybe have a computer that has a graphics card that's just sitting there? Well, I'm going to show you guys how to use Trex-Miner, and I'm also going to show you how to use Trex-Miner if you have a LHR card in your rig. So let's get into it. Alright guys, so let's talk about how to utilize Trex-Miner inside of Windows. So first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go ahead and come over to Trex-Miner.com. That'll bring you to this page. You're going to want to scroll down here, and you'll see download for Windows or Linux. You're going to click this download button. Now if you are using Google Chrome, it is going to yell at you and say that Chrome is blocking it. If that's the case, you're going to come up over here into the settings. You're going to click on security and privacy, security, and then just go ahead and say no protection. Go back, click it again. You'll see that it actually loads up this time. Once it's loaded up, go ahead and open it, and it'll pull this up. You're going to want to go back to your security settings, put it back to standard use, and you can go ahead and close out of that. So here is everything that you can actually mine with Trex-Miner. You got some Ethereum Classic, Ethereum, Firo, but one of the things that I want you guys to think about is what pool do you actually want to mine to? I'm going to be using Ethereum in this case. I know that Ethermine is super popular with a lot of people. I actually prefer two miners, so we're actually going to be utilizing two miners in this tutorial. So what you're going to want to do is actually go ahead and extract all of this out to any folder. Normally I go to the desktop, I would go ahead and create a folder, and I would name that Trex-Miner. Now I've already done that here. So this is my Trex-Miner. This is exactly what you guys have now. So let's say that we're actually using Ethereum to a two miners pool. What you're going to do is right click on that. Go ahead and click edit. It may prompt you, do you want to run this? Just go ahead and hit yes. So what you guys are seeing here is actually a little different. Now what you have here is probably a developer's Ethereum wallet. They do that hoping that maybe you'll run it for a few days and not realize. So what you're going to want to do is figure out what your wallet address is and go ahead and paste it where that is. Now this last thing, it'll probably say rig 0 if this is your first one. I advise if you're going to use more than one rig using this to actually name this. I name it gaming because this is my main gaming PC. I have one that says test. That's my test bench. And I'll show you guys where that's important. Now, I normally run this just straight up like this because I have a 2080 Ti in my rig. 2080 Ti's are not LHR cards. But let's say you guys have an LHR card. I am running a 3070 Ti LHR card on my test rig right now. And if you run it exactly how you see on the screen, it will throttle it. Normally I can get 60 megahash per second. It was throttling it down to about 30. So let's talk about what you're going to need to do if you have an LHR card. After this gaming, you're going to put a space, and you will type in exactly, sorry about that. You will type in what you see here. --LHR -tune. There's no spaces there. Now you can really put 0, 4, or 8 in here. Trex-Miner, I believe, starts off at 8. I have never found 8 to work. 4 is always the sweet spot. So you're going to actually take this and you're going to put that right here. So you would do just like this. Space 4. Okay, so now once you have that in, if you're using an LHR card, again, I'm not using an LHR card, you're going to want to go ahead and make sure that, just double check your wallet because it is going to be mining to this, and go ahead and click save. Now all you have to do is double click this, and you will see that it starts up, and make sure that you have a card that works with the DAG size. Obviously the DAG size on Ethereum right now is 4.66. And we'll give this just a second so you guys can sort of see it start up here. Now while we're waiting for this to start up, one of the things that I want to show you is 2 miners. So I know that there was the choice for 2 miners or Ethermine. If you go to 2miners.com, you'll see it up here, 2miners.com. You can actually put in that address, hit search, and it'll show you what you're mining. I started this, I believe, yesterday. So you can see a few things here: unconfirmed balance, unpaid balance. Now if you click this, yours might say 0.0005. 2 Miners Pool does have a spot right here in the account settings that if you click this, you can actually change your minimum. So it looks like the minimum is actually 0.01. I did not want to do 0.01 because if you can tell, that's $24. Every payout does come up with at least a maximum of 6.9. You wouldn't be charged that if you just pulled out $24. But I liked mine at the 0.05 instead. That's about $120. You will need to go ahead and put the IP address of your rig in here. This one's telling me I need to put the IP address of the tech bench, and this is why I think it's important to go ahead and name these. You can click on this, what's my IP, it'll tell you that. You can copy and paste it in here. I'm obviously not on that system, so I can't click this and just show you guys that, but you can change the minimum payout here and then go ahead and click save. So let's go back to this wallet so I can show you a few more things here. You'll then be able to see the total current reported. I have 0 on this one. I turn it off when I'm putting videos together, and I have that 58.1. I'm sort of playing around with the overclock settings on that 3070 Ti. It's one card that's been giving me some trouble, so that's why I put it on my test bench. So you guys can come here and go ahead and just put your wallet in, refresh this, and this will continue to update and show you guys where you're at. So as you guys can see here, we got a bunch of accepted shares here. You can just scroll up, accepted share here, getting about 51, 51, 51. Of course, this is a little lower because I'm filming with you guys, but that's what you want to see. Make sure that you keep it on until you see one of these OKs, and then I'll let you know that you're actually getting accepted shares. Well, guys, I hope this video helped. If you could, please hit that subscribe button. We got a ton more content coming out. We'll probably post every 2 days. The crypto market's going crazy right now, and I know a lot of people have a lot of questions. If you'd love to see a video on something, you know, if we're in a bear market, are we not in a bear market? What coins am I actually mining? Go ahead and leave those in the comments below. And as always, hit that like button. I appreciate it. We'll see you next time.